Hello, bonjour everybody. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for watching my video and special thanks for those who subscribe to my channel. Today we'll do a battle report, Flames of War. It's late war. We'll play Bagration Soviets against Bagration German. The mission for it is outflank. So the Soviet will attack. So let's go over the units in the Soviet side. On the left flank, to conduct the attack, we have a formation of Aero T-34-85 formation. We have a platoon of 4 T-34-85, a second platoon of 3, and a third platoon of 3. And we have the formation commander right in the middle, right there. We also have on the left flank the observation vehicle for the Soviet. And in the back, in the first, we have 4 Katyusha. When we go toward the center of the map, we have a platoon of aero mortar rifle of 17. And then we have the formation commander of that second formation. On the right flank of the Soviets, we have a platoon of 3 Maksim, a platoon of 6 82mm mortar. You can see there's 3, they are British, but I have only 3 platoon of 82, so I'm going to use the British to do a 6 platoon. More on the right side, we have a second platoon of infantry mortar rifle. It's a platoon of 7 with the Commissar as well. And totally on the right side, behind the hill, we have 3 ISU 122. And that completes 105 points for the Soviet. So the German will conduct defense of this quarter of the map. We see the 2 objectives the Soviet would try to take over. And we have only 1 formation for the German. It is an Panzergrenadier infantry formation. Inside that formation, we have 3 Sturmgeschütze, 7.5 anti-tank gun. And inside the building, we have the AV machine gun, 14. We have the formation of 8-quarter inside this 2 team with Panzerfaust. And we have 7 infantry Panzergrenadier inside this with Panzerfaust inside the building. And we have 3 Stug howitzer as support and conduct also as artillery. That completes what is on the table. It's 60% of the forces. And also, this is the deployment area from the left flank all the way to the riverbed. So in the reserve, we have 2 88 air defense. We have 1 Elephant. We have a platoon of 2 Stug with the 7.5 and 1 Stug howitzer. And lastly, in the reserve, we have a platoon of 7 Panzergrenadier with Panzerfaust. So that's complete the reserve. It is immediate reserve. And we will start the game with turn 1 for the Soviet. Before we start with turn 1 for the Soviet and their movement, I forgot to mention that both formation or both battle group, the Soviet and the German, as command card. The command card for the Soviets are 2 command cards. The first one is lucky for 1 point. And the second is rookie by combat. It's a 2 point. And what it does, and people don't really play when they play the Soviet, but it's really a valuable card. Rookie by combat is allow you at the beginning, before movement, etc., when everything is deployed, to move for 2 points. You can move 1 range in anywhere on the map from where it used to be. So in this case, I move the range in for my mortar platoon from the second objective right in the middle of the town over here. So now we have moved that range in with no penalty, as it is with the command card. For the German, they have 2 command cards as well. One is for the 3rd and 5th SS Panzer Division. So my infantry formation commander and my 2 platoon of infantry become SS for 1 point each. The second command card is the 3rd and 5th SS Panzer Division again, and it goes with the support of my heavy machine gun, so they become SS. So it becomes a 3 for motivation. That's the only command card used by the German, and that's the 2 command card used by the Soviet. So like I said, my formation of T-34-85, each platoon rolled for blitz. Only one failed their blitz. So my platoon over here of 334-85 with the white paint failed their blitz, so they move only their 12 inches. My platoon of 4 succeed, so they move behind the hill here with the formation commander who succeed. My third platoon of T-34-85 succeed blitz and also pass there to go in forest. So they cross, it's a 2, so they are in the forest, all 3 succeed. A 2 plus, the Soviets should be easy for them to pass and go across. My Katyusha did not move. My platoon of my 1st Infantry Battalion of 17 move inside the city house, and my headquarters move inside the church. The formation commander is on top tower, the other is on the main floor. At this end, my mortar did not move. My 2nd Battalion of Motor Rifle Company, my 2nd Rifle Company move over here in the water and using this as hiding. And my last platoon, ISU 122, did not move from behind the hill there. They try to stay in ambush against the Stug. They don't see on the other side. So that's complete movement. Hopefully by the end of the game I'll be able to name each unit properly. So let's go for firing for this. So we will start with the Katyusha and the salvo. The aiming point is right there. So there's salvo template cover the entire building here, and 2 of the howitzer Stugushes. So it's hit on 4 for the Stug. So I need to roll at least a 4. I got a 2-1, so there's no hit. For the 17, I'm going to just roll 7 dice, and they as well hit on 4. So we have 4 hit, and because it's a repeat bombardment, I have to do save 4 times. So first one, save on 3, 3-2, so it's a possible right here on the first one. Second one, 6-6, they are safe. Third one, 3-4, they are safe. And the last one, 6-5, they are safe. Now the Katyusha, the anti-tank, the firepower is 4, so we need to roll a 4 to destroy. We got a 4, so 1 team is destroyed. And the unit is pinned down. Now we have the mortar team. They're going to try to hit my 4 team here, 2 team here, my command, and 2 team in the infantry over there, because they cover only the corner. So on top of each other, there's 1 team and basement on top, and 4 team there. So we're going to go with my heavy machine gun, 4 dice. And they hit on 4, and they all hit. How about that? Got 2 dice for the H quarter. And when is it? There's a repeat on the next one. If you fail, and you fail, so only 1 hit. And then there's 2 team for the infantry. 1 pass, 1 fail. So the next one, fail again, so there's only 1 hit. So that will automatically pin the heavy machine gun and my headquarters. So we'll start with the heavy machine gun. All 4 has been hit. Because it's a repeat bombardment as well, we need to re-roll safe. So we're going to go first one. They are completely safe. Second one, 1 possible. Third one, safe. And the fourth one, safe as well. Formation commander is possible as well. So we have two possible. And the last, the one in the building, is safe. So my mortar platoon, firepower is 4, so we need to roll a 4 to destroy. We'll start with the headquarters. No. And then with the heavy machine gun. Yes, so one heavy machine gun is destroyed. So that complete artillery for all 3 units. The last one is ISU 122, but there's no target underneath, so there's no use for it. If we look at firing, everybody else, if you don't shoot, you don't hit. So let's see if my T-34-85 in the forest can hit the heavy machine gun in the building. So my 334-85 in the forest are in range for the heavy machine gun. They need to roll a 7 because it's a hit on 6 and 7 for distance. So we need 7, 3 dice, 1 each, and there's nothing. That complete for the T-34-85. We have, I think, the Maksim who can shoot at the heavy machine gun, and we'll see if the infantry can do the same for that company over there. The 3 Maksim are in range for the heavy machine gun. They are less than 16 inches, even if they can go all the way to 24. So they have 2 shots each, so 6 shots, and they need to hit on 6. There's 1 hit. German need to do a safe. He failed. He need to roll a 6 to destroy. Roll a 3, they are safe. My infantry company, they have 3 teams at 16 inches or less, so it's 2 shots each, so they have 6 shots, and they need to hit on 6 as well. They have 3 hit, 4 hit, so we need 4 safe, 3 plus. So 1 failed, so we need to roll firepower, 6. You got a 5, they are safe. But they are already pinned, so everybody's pinned down. That's complete. Turn 1 for the Soviet. So we have 3 pinned down units. Motivation is 3 because they are all SS. So we'll start with the heavy machine gun. Need a 3 plus. Because 3 is unpinned. My infantry need a 3 plus. It's a fail, but the formation commander is less than 6 inches. So he can re-roll. And he passed with a 4. And the formation commander got a 6, so he passed as well. So all units are unpinned. The next thing is to roll for reserve. You need to roll a 5 plus. Is it right? 5 plus reserve. It is 5 plus, but before that, we're going to reveal the ambush. Because it come before, I'll try to play 9 by line. So let's reveal the ambush, and we're going to move the ambush right over here. So the ambush is revealed. Need the reserve. We need to roll a 5 plus. I got a 5, so 1 unit come from the reserve. So we'll deploy and move every troops, and then we'll see next. So I decided, so turn 1 for the German, continue with the movement. I brought reserve, I brought the platoon of 2 Stug with the Stug Howitzer, and they moved from 16 inches at the end of the table, and they moved behind the hill there to protect that flank. I tried to use my skill with Blitz to move my 7.5 Stuggisches platoon. They failed, so they just went cross-country dash. The cross-country dash I use. Yeah, cross-country dash, 18 inches. They got over there. Let's move toward the middle of the map. Middle of the map, my 3 howitzer try to roll skill to blitz. They fail, so they just do a cross-country dash, terrain dash, we can say, over there. So they move, they cannot shoot. My 7.5 cannot shoot. My deployment of my ambush is over here with the 288 anti-tank, air defense. And the rest did not move. So we're gonna go and start with shooting. First we're gonna go with the 88. They have 2 shots each. And they are aiming at the 3. So they are over 16 inches. So they are, T-34 are hit on a 3, 4 for distance, and 5 because they are concealed. So we need to roll 5 2-shot each. So 4 shot. Got 2 6, so you have 2 hit. Now the front armor is 6 for the T-34. And my anti-tank for the 88 is 14. So even with 7 for distance, that doesn't go enough. It's 13 total. So my firepower is 3 for 2 shot. Roll 2 3 and we'll destroy 2 tank. 2 2, I bail 2 tank. So we have 2 bailout tank. We're gonna just tag them. My 3 heavy machine gun here inside the house will try to aim at the Maksim over there. So I have 18 dice to hit the Maksim, and we need to hit on the 3 4 for conceal because they are less than 16 inches and they just move. So I just need to roll the 4 plus. So 18 shot on the 4 plus. So we got 2 over here, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1, 1, 1, plus of 1. Couple 2 and a 3. So we have 3, 6, 7, 8. So we have 8 hit. We just pin down the unit. And then they need to do their save. For the Soviet, save is 3 plus. So we're going to start with the first of 3. You're all safe. The second one, all safe. And the third one, 1 failed. So we need firepower. We need to roll a 6 to destroy. Roll a 2, so they are safe. But they are pinned down. So that complete shooting for the German on turn 1. Beginning of turn 2 for the Soviets. So we have the Maksim pinned down and we have 2 T-34-85 out. So we need to try to put them back on their vehicle. So we need to roll at least a 4 plus for the 2 T-34-85. And we get a 6-6. So they are back in action. Now with the same, the Maksim need a 4 plus to be unpinned. And they got a 3, so they stay pinned down. We'll do the movement and come back with the overall. Let's look at the Soviet movement. We have my rifle company that did a blitz, so they were successful, and they moved right here with a total of 12 inches. My ISU 122 forward 10 inches as well. They are not able to shoot at him, but they're going to try to push before the Germans were able to roll for reserve and bring their elephant on the table in this corner. So if they can get rid of those 3 Stug, that would be great for them. So we're going to move toward the end of the table. At this end of the table, only the platoon of T-34-85 move over here. So they are still hiding by the hill against the Stug howitzer. but they are aimed at the 88, so they're going to try to fire at the 88. My platoon, my company infantry that was in the city hall here, move inside that building. There's 4 teams inside the building, and the rest is outside. My observation vehicle move onto the street over there. Now it's time to use artillery and do shooting. The Katyusha will aim over here. Turn 1, I put them repeat bombardment, hit on 4, so they stay on 4, and they have to roll their safe. Actually, it is a repeat bombardment, yes, but nobody see, so there's no spotter, so it should be hit plus 1, because it said if you don't have a spotter on a repeat bombardment, you add to plus 1 on hit. But they do still have to do double save to be safe. So there's 6 teams inside, and we hit on 5. So we have 4 hit. So we need to save, and for that we need to save a 3, and it's a double save. For 1 team, it's a possible. Second team, it's safe. Third team, it's safe. And the last team, it's a possible. So we have 2 possible teams to be destroyed. So the firepower for the Katyusha is 4. So we need to roll a 4 to destroy. Got a 4 and 3, so 1 team is destroyed inside the building. So there's still 3 there, 2 on top, so we have 5 teams for the infantry platoon. Now we have the mortar team shooting, and the aiming point is right there between the 2 houses. The mortar team can see it, so they need to hit on 4 for the team. So there's 3 teams inside the heavy machine gun house, so we need to roll and hit on 4. We got 2 hit, so we need to do a save. It's a 3 plus, so 1 is safe, and the second is safe, but they are pinned down. So the infantry platoon and the heavy machine gun are pinned down right now. But now the last one is my formation commander. They have 2 teams inside the house, and they hit on 4. And they are safe both because they hit on 4, and there's a 3-2. Because the plate aiming is on the corner here, so there's 1 team, let's say, on each level, so we need 4 plus to hit. That's 1 hit. We need to do the save. And they are safe. So we have heavy machine gun pinned down, infantry platoon pinned down. For the shooting now, we'll look at the T-34-85 shooting at my 88 for the German. So my platoon of T-34-85 here will have 2 shots each, so 6 shots. They are hit on 4, 5 for the stand, 6 because they are concealed. So we need to roll 6. We have 1 hit. The save for the 88 is 4, so we need to roll a 4 to be safe. And you roll a 5, they are safe. Now the 3-34-85 here, 1 shot each, and they hit on 6 as well. And there's no hit. So the Maksim are pinned down, so they need to hit 2 shots each, and they need to hit on 4, 5 because they are concealed, so they need to hit 5 plus. So they have 3 hit. So we need 3 safe, 3 plus, and it's 5, 5, 6, so they are safe, so we're good. So the last unit to shoot is that rifle company inside the building. There's 4 teams inside the building that see the heavy machine gun, and there's 1 team in the back in an angle that can see. So that's 5 teams total that can shoot at them. So they are hit on 5, and it's 2 shots each. So at that 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 shot, hit on 5. we got 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. To save, we need 3 plus. And they are all saved. So that completes turn 2 for the Soviet. Beginning of turn 3 for the German. They have the heavy machine gun pinned down and the platoon of infantry Panzergrenadier pinned down over there. So they need to roll at least a 3 to unpin. We're going to start with the heavy machine gun. And they stay pinned down, but they can re-roll because the formation commander is right beside. And you got a 1, they stay pinned down. Then they are pinned down, we need a 3 as well. 2, you can re-roll. And we get a 2, they stay pinned down. So both stay pinned down. So that's complete. We need to bring the reserve. We see if we can bring the reserve. We have 2 dice. We need to roll a 5 plus to bring a reserve. And you get a 5, so 1 unit is coming. So we're going to place that reserve unit on the table, do movement, and come back with shooting. So movement is almost complete. There's only one team over here that I did not do any movement. It's my Stug. I'm going to try to do a blitz to bring them on top of the hill. So we need a 3 plus. We got a 3 so they can blitz. So they're just going to move 4 inches on top of the hill. And then we're going to do shooting. Because the ISU 122, they have a front armor of 9 against a 11 for the Stug. I will not use the Stug against the shooting against the ISU 122. They're going to shoot at the infantry that just move in. But my elephant move on the corner of the table 16 inches to enter, plus 8 inches bring in on top of the hill here. So they have 1 shot at the ISU. And for him to hit, the ISU is hit on the 3 plus. So 1 shot, we need to roll a 3 plus. Got a 3. So the front, it's 9, and my instinct for the elephant is 17. So even with the 6, I will hit. So I do firepower. Firepower for the elephant is 3 plus. So with a 3, I'll destroy one of them. I got a 1, I bail him out. Now my Stug, they have the machine gun on top, so 3 shot each, because it's considered that move, so 9 shot. And they hit the infantry on the 3 plus. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. So there's 17, so 1 each. So I'm going to try to do save. So we need to roll for the rifle company. The save is 3 plus, so we need to roll a 3 plus. Anything else would be destroyed. So they are all safe, but they are pinned down. So at this end, the ISU 122 is 1 bailout. All the rifle company is pinned down. There's no loss. My 3 Stug here did not move. They're going to try to hit the observation vehicle at the far end. They are just inside the 32 inches. So they are hit on 3, distance hit on 4. And because of the bridge, hit on 5. So we need, because of the concealment of the bridge, so we need to roll 5 plus to hit. We got 4 hit. So firepower directly, we need 3 plus to destroy. And you got 2 hit, so it is destroy. We're going to move toward the center, use the 88 to shoot, and the Stug Howitzer at the same time. So first, let's use the Stug Howitzer to hit. Their range is 24, so they are too far to hit, but they are inside 24 inches for the 3 T-34-85 in the first. They have 1 shot each, it said brutal heat, slow firing, but they did not move, so there's not a penalty +1 if they did move. So they are hit on 3, 4 for distance, and 5 because they are in the forest. So we need to roll at least a 5 one-shot each. We got a 6, 4, 3, so there's 1 hit. The anti-tank is 10. Not the anti-tank, but the T-34 front armor is 6, and my anti-tank is 10. There's no penalty in the distance because they fire heat. So we need a 4 to equal, or better to be safe. So we need to roll at least a 4. We roll a 3, so we're going to go firepower. And the Stuck direct fire is a 2+ to destroy. So we roll a 2, and one of the T-34 85 would be destroyed. We roll a 1, so they are bail out. Now my 2 air defense and AA gun, 2 shot each, they're gonna aim at those guys here. We can remove a platoon, it's better than none. So that's 4 shot. They are hit on 3, 4 for distance, 5 because they are in the forest. Okay, let's hit that one because it's easier. Hit on 3, 4 for distance, so we need 4 to hit, 2 shot each. So 4 shot, need 4. We got 2 hit. Now the anti-tank is 14 against 6, 7. So you need 7. So it's firepower directly to hit. And firepower is 3, so 2 hit, and we need a 3. Get a 6 and a 2, so 1 bail out, 1 destroy. 1 bail out, and 1 destroy. So that complete German firing. Nobody else would get a fire, so the heavy machine gun there, they're going to see where they are, they don't shoot. So now they will be gun to ground. And the same for the infantry, they never move, so they are gun to ground. So now the shooting is finished for the German. One more thing to do. My 3 Stug here, platoon, they did a blitz successful, so they're gonna try to do a shoot and scoot, so move back 4 inches, and for that we need to roll at least a 3+. We got a 3, so they can back off another 4 inches and get those positions. So that's complete. Turn 2 for the German. So turn 3 for the Soviet. We're going to start with the pin down unit and bail out vehicle. We have 1 pin down vehicle here. We need to see if they remount, and the ISU 122, they are confident, so we need to roll a 4+ to remount. They roll a 1, so they stay bail out. My infantry, that Mortar Rifle Company, with the commissar, they need a 3, so we need to roll a 3 to unpin. They have a 6, so they're going to be fine, so they are unpinned. Now in the middle of the table, we have our Maksim platoon and confident 4 to unpin. They have a 5, so they are unpinned. We're going to go at the end of the table to see my T-34 platoon over there, what they do. So let's start with those one in the forest. We need a 4+ to remove the bailout, and we roll a 3, so they stay bail out. The platoon here, they have 1 bailout. We need to roll a 4 as well to remove the bailout. So let's see. And we got a 5, so they are not bailout anymore. They have 2 teams, so they don't need to perform a last 10. So that complete bailout unit and pin down unit. We're going to do movement and then shooting. Movement for the Soviet. My ISU 122 did not move. They stay where they are because moving 10 inches would bring them here. So not enough to shoot side of the elephant, so they stay where they are. My rifle company move 8 inches, so they are 2 inches less of the Stugschuss platoon. So they will prepare to assault the Stugschuss platoon. My Maksim roll for dig in, they were successful, so now they are dig in. We'll see if they stay. They go cancel if they shoot or not shoot, but they are dig in. And we're going to move completely to the right. At this end, my platoon of 4 T-34-85, they blitz. They were successful, so they go on top of the hill. Formation commander blitz as well, so they are on top of the hill. The 2 other platoon of T-34-85 did not move, so they stay where they are. So now everybody is ready for shooting, so let's go shooting. We'll start with the artillery. So let's start with the Katyusha. They are here. So repeat bombardment. They are hit on 5 because there's no spotter. And they need to reroll save. So there's 5 team. And we need to roll 5 plus. We got a 6, 5, 3, 3, 3. So 2 hit. We need 2 save, 3 plus. We got the 4 and 3. They are safe. They are pinned down, so they stay pinned down. So now the mortar team will fire. So the heavy machine gun, they are pinned down, but there's 3 team underneath. So 3 dice, they hit on 4 because the team of mortar can see the range in, so they are fine with that. So we need 4 to hit. We got 2, 4, and 5. So 2 hit. Need 2 save, 3 plus. 1 and 2. So we need firepower, and firepower 488. For the mortar team is 4 plus, so we need to roll 4 plus. 4 and 6, so there's 2 teams of heavy machine gun destroyed, so there's only 1 left. Oh, let's see. So we're going to remove 2 teams and the main bottom floor. And there's 1 team left on top. And yes, they pinned down. My command, there's 2 teams. 8 on 4. 4 and 3, so 1 hit. We need to save at 3 plus. We get 4, so they are safe. Now inside of the house here, we have 1 team on the corner there. And nothing on that corner, so there's only, when we look at the marker, they hit only this corner, so only 1 team in this house. So we need a 4 to hit. You got a 6, need a 3 plus to save. You got a 3, they are safe, but they are pinned down. So formation commander is pinned down, infantry is pinned down, and the heavy machine gun are pinned down. That's complete artillery firing. So everything, T-34-85, they hit 2 shots each to hit. So we're going to start with the platoon here. There's 2 teams. They're going to try to hit the 88. And they are hit on 4, 5, and 6 because of distance and concealment. So we need 4 shots, hit on 6. No hit. Same for those 2. They hit on 6 against the 88. There's 3 hit. The save is 3 plus. The save for the 88 is 4 plus. So we need to roll 4. 6, 6, 1. So 1 is destroyed. So I was just checking before completing that. They were not able to save, but they're technically not destroyed yet. The reason for that, they are dig in. They haven't moved. They are just shooting. So because they are digging, you need to do a firepower, and the T-34-85 firepower is 3+. So if you roll a 3+, then the 88 will be destroyed. Roll a 2, so he is not destroyed, he is fine. So I just made sure and look in the book, and it said gun team or infantry that are in bulletproof cover, so they are digging at the beginning of the game. Then they need firepower again, so they are good. To continue firing, we get 1, 2, 3, 4 team. They're going to try to hit my howitzer, and for that, they need to hit distance, I think. We just confirm distance. They are more than 16 inches. So they hit on 4, 5 because they are concealed. So we need to hit 5. One, 2 hit. The front armor of the Stug is 7 against 12, so 7, 8 for distance. So we need to roll 4+ to be safe, or possible bailout. So go to 6 and 3, so 1 is possible to be destroyed. The firepower of the T-34 is 3, so we need to roll the 3 to destroy. I got a 5, so 1 Stug is destroyed. So that completes shooting. My company, rifle company over there against the Stug, they will not fire because they don't have instinct, so there's no reason. We're going to just go to the assault phase. So the Soviets do the assault against the Sturmgeschütz. They move all their unit against it. The heavy machine gun for the Stug are 3 shots each, so 9 shots. And the Elefant is less than 8 inches. That's 3 more shots. We have total of 12 shots. The Soviets are hit on the 3+, so 12 shots hit on the 3+. So that's 2 here. Got 2 over here as well. 2 over there. 2 over there. And 1 more to the Commissar. Now they have been hit more than 5 times. So they lose on the assault. They have to withdraw. But we need to do their save before. So 1 each, so we need to save on the 3+. It's safe. The next one is safe. This one is safe. This one is destroyed. The Commissar, 2 dice. They are safe. The commanding officer is safe. And the last 2, we're going to just roll them. 3 and 6, they are safe. So they lost only 1 team, but they have to back off at least 6 inches from the assaulting team. From the assault. So they have to back up. And they're going to back up at least 6 inches right behind the hill for everybody. And the assault is terminated, and the rifle company is pinned down now. So that completes their turn 3 for the Soviet. I think it's turn 3. Beginning of turn 3 for the German. We're going to have to look at bailout unit, pin down unit. We don't have any tank bailout, but we have pin down unit. And for that, we have the heavy machine gun is pinned down, and they unpin on the 3+. They stay pinned down. They can re-roll for unpin with the 3+ because formation commander is beside. They got a 4, they unpin. Now there are only 1 team inside, so we need to do last 10. And last 10 for the heavy machine gun. Let me check. We need to roll a 3+, so first attempt, we got 3, so they stay. Formation commander is pinned down, so we need a 3+. You got a 1, he can re-roll his own. And you got 2, stay pinned down. My infantry platoon here need a 3+ to unpin. You got 3, so they unpin. They haven't fired yet. Now there's nothing else to unpin, or we do movement. First of all, before movement, we roll for reserve. There's only 1 unit in reserve. That's my infantry. So I'm going to bring them on the table. And then we're going to move and start shooting. So let's do bring in the reserve, movement, and then we'll go shooting. German movement is complete. We will go with one movement that is not done. So when I said complete, it's my 3 Stug here. Did not move. What I want to do is try to do a blitz. So for that, I need to roll a 3+. I roll a 6, so they can blitz. They go back top of the hill. My infantry, that was the last reserve, 16 inches from the corner, and they just move behind the Stug, so they are right over there. My Stug is at least 2 inches from the Soviet infantry. We can start shooting. We're going to start with the elephant. We're going to fire 2 shots at the ISU 122, so we need to hit on the 3+. 6 and 5, so there's 2 hits. So we're going to go firepower. So the front armor is 9 against 17 anti-tank, so we do firepower, and the firepower for the elephant is a 3+, so you need a 3 to destroy. You got a 3 and 2, so we bail and destroy 1. So 1 is destroyed, and we're going to mark a bail out to the next one in a second. My 3 Stug, they blitz, so they can use a full power to hit. So they have 3 dice each for the heavy machine gun. They're going to try to hit the infantry. So 1, 2, 3. So we get 9 dice. We hit on 3+ the infantry. We got 6 hit, so we need to make 6 save. The save is 3+. So we have 4 save, 2 fail, so there's 2 units destroyed because they are not dig in, so they are not in bulletproof cover. So that complete at this side of the map. I'm going to put the marker over here while we move over there in the middle of the map. So for the German, nobody move on this side of the map except my platoon of Sturmgeschütz here with the 7.5. They move 10 inches. So they are in range to hit. But this guy, because of them, he can only shoot at over here. And those 2 can shoot at the formation commander over there. So we're going to start with the far hand here. We got 4 shots hit at the formation commander. They are hit on 3, 4 for the distance, and 5 for concealment because there's foliage and they are on top of the hill. So we got 2 shots hit on 5. Got a 6 and 3, so we have 1 hit. The anti-tank, it's 11 against 7. So we get a 4. We can possible bailout. Better would be safe. So we need to roll at least a 4+ for the Soviet. You get a 6, so they are safe. Don't need to shoot at them. The last one is 1 shot. You're going to try to hit that guy. And the same thing, they are at least 32 inches. Yeah, 32 inches. 1 shot, need to hit 3, 4, 5. So need a 5. You got a 3, they are safe. Now my 88, you're going to hit the formation commander. They are hit on 3, 4, and 5 for distance, so 4 shot. I choose the formation commander. It's really important because I can hit the platoon of 4, but when I allocate between the platoon of 4. If you aim at the formation commander is alone and you hit more than once, you can place the hit to vehicle beside him of the same type. So a tank, If it is infantry, it has to be infantry. So I got 2 shots each, so 4 shots. I hit on 3, distance 4, and concealment because of the hill, 5. So I need to hit 5 plus. Got 2 hits, so we're going to place them like this. Now the instinct for the 88 is 14, and the front is 6, 7 for distance. So you need a 7 to equal, so 2 firepower, and we can destroy those tanks. And for that I need 3 plus. Get a 5 and 1, so I destroy 1. Well, let's redo that, because the formation commander and the platoon beside. So let's try formation commander, 3 plus. That's 6, so it's destroyed. The platoon beside 1 tank is bail out. So we bail him out and we destroy 1. Now, when the formation commander is destroyed, he can roll. I think he can roll after that. So we're going to wait on his turn. I'm not too sure if it is on his turn or on this turn, but let's go with that. My 2 howitzers here, I'm going to try to hit over there because the range is shorter. He can only hit them. So they hit on 3, hit on 4, 5 for distance. So 2 shots. Need 5 to hit. It stands against 6 each round, so there's no penalty. So if we roll at least a 4, we equal. Got 3, 6. So 1 is safe, 1 is possible. To destroy, the howitzer is firepower 2 plus. So we need to roll a 2 to destroy. Got a 3, so the second tank is destroyed. So that's complete. Shooting. So let's see if we can do an assault. Over here, we have 3 Stug. If they conduct an assault, they will be subject to return fire from the ISU-122, but because they are all bailed out, they are pretty safe. So I think we'll do the assault. So we need to be at least 4 inches from them. So we are less than 4 inches. So we're going to move 1 team each like that to conduct the assault. Defensive fire from the infantry. There's none because they don't have any anti-tank. So we're going to go and shoot with the Stug. So for the Stug, they need to roll at least a 4 plus to destroy the enemy. So let's see if we can roll a 4 plus. And we got a 5, 6, and 1. So we destroy 2 teams. So we destroy that one and this one. And let the remaining. Now the Soviet can counterattack. And for them, the Soviet, the assault with the commissar is confident. So they need to roll the 3 plus only. So let's see if we can roll the 3 plus and counter assault. You got the 3 plus, so they can counter assault. They're going to just move everybody 1 each like that. And the assault is 2, so we need 2 dice for him, 2 and 5, and 1 dice for the other one. And there's a 1, so this one is failed. Now the German vehicle, they need to roll a 2 plus to be safe, otherwise it would be bailed out. So he's bailed out. Now the German can try to counter assault. It will need to roll at least a 5. Roll a 2, they need to withdraw, but because he's bailed out, this one is destroyed, and the other back up 6 inches from the enemy. So they just back up down the hill, and they would be 6 inches away. So now that complete, they can consolidate for the Soviet, and the Soviet will stay right there and the flank there. So that complete turn 3 for the German. So beginning of turn 4 for the Soviet, we're going to look at bailout vehicle and pin down infantry. The ISU-122, they have 2 vehicle bailout, and the motivation is confident 4+, so we need to roll a 4 for them. So we got a 2 and a 6, so 1 is not bailout anymore, and 1 stay bailout. But because there's only 1 vehicle in service, they need to roll last 10, and last 10 for the ISU-122 is 3+. They got a 3, so they stay on the battlefield. The Aeromotor Rifle Company, with the comforter, they are pinned down, so we need to roll at least a 3+ to remove the pin down. Roll a 2, they stay pinned down. So that's it for this end. Let's see if anyone else is pinned down or bail out. So at this end of the table, we have only things that are bail out. We don't have any infantry pinned down anymore. So we have the platoon of 4 with 1 bailout vehicle. So the T-34-85, they are confident, so we need to roll a 4+. But before that, I don't know, I'm not too sure if we do that right away. I get bidding on the next turn, but because the formation commander has been destroyed and there's no other team player in that platoon, we can switch to another vehicle, in that case because they are tank, as long as they are part of the same formation, so and the same type. So we have a T-34-85, it's a tank, so we have a platoon of 4 tanks beside, so we can switch it. We're going to just need to roll a dice to see if we can switch the formation commander. So I just checked the rule book. As long as the next vehicle is at least less than 6 inches from the formation commander that has been destroyed, on a roll of 3+, he would be able to mount another vehicle. So we need to roll a 3+ to switch the commander. You get a 6, so the commander is switched. So let's say we destroy this guy instead, and the commander is still in the battle. Now pin down unit, we need to roll a 4 to unpin this guy. So we need to roll a 4, and get a 3, but because the formation commander is right beside, we can re-roll for a 4, and we get a 1, he stay bailout. Now we have 1 bailout vehicle over there. It needs a 4 to return to the combat. He got a 5, so he's returned. So everybody has been checked for that. The only vehicle that stay bailout is this one. There's 2 team, and 2 team on this one, so we don't need to do last 10 so far. So we're going to do movement of all the troops and then shooting. Soviet movement is complete. Here we move the infantry that was not still pinned down into the forest, so they have some concealment. My ISU-122, they move on prop, not enough to be side on the elephant, but enough to be able to shoot at the Stug here, so maybe we can destroy that platoon. So for this end, there's only this ISU-122 that will be shooting at. The Stug is hit on the 4, because the ISU is slow firing, need to roll a 5. So we need to roll a 5 to hit. We roll a 4, so we miss, and that complete at this end of the table, shooting for the Soviet. So let's go at the other flank to see what happened. Middle of the map, the Soviet infantry platoon that was in the house over here moved over here. So now they are in position to assault the heavy machine gun if they could. Because now they are too close for the Katyusha, they cannot shoot because you need to be at least 6 inches away. And the same for the mortar platoon, they are too close for the mortar to shoot at them, so there's going to be no artillery firing from the Soviet at this point. So we're going to move to the T-34-85 before shooting for the infantry. The platoon here need to get out of the wood. They need to roll a 2+ for cross. Both succeed, so they move, and they are less than 16 inches of the 88. The same for those two. They move, so they are less than 16 inches of the 88. and my platoon of 2 here, and that's 1 behind, and the formation commander move forward, so they are less than 16 inches of the Stug howitzer. So they're going to shoot 2 shots. Now they hit on 4, and consignment hit on 5. So they need to roll 5 to hit. Get a 1 hit. The German save is 4. He got a 4, so he's safe. Same happened here. My 2 T-34 85 going to shoot at the 88. 2 shot hit on 5. Got 3-3, so there's no hit. My 3 T-34 here will shoot at the howitzer, so 2 for the platoon green and 1 black for the formation commander. They hit on 5. Got 2 hits, so 1 each. It's 12 at stake, and the front armor is 7. So we need to roll a 5 to equal, or 6 to save. So this way, we get a 5, so it's possible bailout, and here we can destroy. So the firepower is 3, so we're going to roll for this one. With a 3, we'll destroy. You got the 3, so it is destroy. The next one, we can bail him out with the 3+. And we get the 3, so we bail him out. So we destroy 1 and bail out 1. So that completes shooting for the formation of tank. In this building, the Germans have 1 heavy machine gun left, so we're going to try to assault. But before we do the assault, we're going to try to pin them down or even destroy them. So that way we have the heavy machine gun Maksim over there. This one I have to shoot through troops, so we will not be firing. Those 2, 6 shots each, so we got 12 shots. And we need to hit 4, 5 because they are concealed. So we hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times. So they are pinned down. Now they need to do their save. So they need to roll a 3+ to be safe. So there's 1 fail. Everything else pass. So firepower, it's a 6+ to destroy. Get a 4, they are safe. Now the infantry, 2, 4, 6 shot, because the one behind are blocked by the one in front. So they have 2 shots each for 6 shots. So they need to hit on 5 as well. 1 for concealment and 4 to hit. So they have only 1 hit. They need to do his save at 3+. He got a 6, so he's safe. Now they will do the assault. For that, they need to move. And I forget the formation commander here is pinned down as well. So they're going to move 1 team here with a 2nd team. That's it. The reason I do that is I don't want to give range to other people around to hit. So this way they don't see the team in the back, so they cannot shoot at them for defensive fire. So only the heavy machine gun inside that building will do that. They are pinned down, so only 2 shots, so they need to hit on the 3. 2-2, both fail. Now the company, rifle company, assault is 2+, so a 2+ will destroy. And 2-1, so they destroyed the team. Because the Soviets win the assault and move in, all the German troops around have to be at least 6 inches. And because they lost the assault. They have to move out of this house for the formation commander because it's less than 6 inches. So now it's more than 6 inches away. The same goes with the infantry platoon that was inside that building. There's less than 6 inches, so they have to move out 6 inches. So they are outside the building on the other side, so they are at least 6 inches in between. So that complete turn 4 for the Soviet. Beginning of turn 4 for the German, we have the formation commander that is pinned down over here, and we have the howitzer here that is bailed out. So we need to unbail and unpin those guys if we can. So we're going to roll 1 dice for the howitzer. We need to roll at least a 3+ motivation. Roll a 2, he failed. We need to do a last 10 because he is alone. We need a 3+ as well. They got a 3, they save, but they say bail out. Now the formation commander for the infantry on the 3+ will be unpinned. He got a 2, he can re-roll his unpin. And he got a 5, so we are unpinned now. So all the vehicle and infantry have been checked for pin down or bail out. And last 10, we're going to do movement and start shooting for the German. Now for the German movement, the elephant will stay at his position. The infantry moves 8 inches, so they are less than 4 inches. They will probably assault if they don't destroy the enemy. My 2 Stug here 7.5. They will try to blitz. If they blitz, they will bring 4 inches, and they will be hitting side armor of the ISU. So for that, they need a 3+ to pass. They have a 1, they fail their blitz, but they're going to move anyway, and they're going to move on the side of the ISU. Instead of 2 shots each, they will have 1 shot each with a penalty of +1. My elephant will not move. They will fire 2 shots at the ISU 122 that is bailed out in the bottom. So we're going to start shooting here before going in the middle of the map. My elephant will fire 2 shots. They hit on 3. Got 2, 6. They do firepower directly because there's instinct 17 against 9, and they need a 3+. They got a 3 and 4, so he is destroyed. My 2 Stug will try to hit the side armor of the 122. They hit on 3, so now they are hit on 4. Get a 1 and a 4, so there's 1 hit. For that, the side armor is 8, and my instinct of the Stug is 11. So a 3+ would give him a bailout possible or completely safe. So we need to roll at least a 3+. Roll a 2, so we do a firepower, and the firepower for the Stug, it's a 3. So let's see if we destroy. I got a 2, we bail him out. So we're going to put the bailout over here, and we're going to replace that 1 with a destroy. So before we conduct the assault, we do the shooting. So only the first team in front can shoot because they see the target. The other, they are line of sight blocked. So they have 2 shots each, and they hit on 3. The reason there's no penalty because they have concealed, they are less than 4 inches. So concealment have no effect. So we hit on 3+. We got 4 hit. They say they need to roll 3+, or they would be automatically destroyed. They are not pinned down. They are not in bulletproof cover. So we need 3+. Yes, 2 fail. So we destroy 2 teams. So that complete over here. They're going to get ready for the assault, but that is done after all shooting is done. So let's go in the middle of the map. So the formation commander left his post here, get inside the building. There's still more than 4 inches in between. And my troops over here jump into the house as well. So all the Germans are inside that house while they rifle company is in this building or outside on behind. So my German here will shoot at them. There's more than 4 inches in between. So my formation commander cannot shoot. It's more than his range. And we have 5 teams for the platoon. So it's 2 shots each. It's 10 shots. They are 8 on 3, 8 on 4 because they are inside the building. And here they are mostly concealed. So we'll stick with 8 on 4, 10 shots. So we need 4 to hit. So we pin down the unit. We're going to place a pin down unit marker. So the unit is pinned down. Now they need to do their save. And they are mostly 4 in the building. And like I said, the one behind, I don't really see them. So we'll attribute all 6 shots inside the building. So they need to do their save. And if they fail, we'll need to do firepower. So we need 3 plus. 1 fail. So we need the firepower with a 6 plus. And you get a 1, so they are safe but pinned down. So that complete in the middle of the map here. We're going to use my German vehicle to try to destroy as many T-34-85 as we can. So the one who can shoot and haven't moved, we have the 88 that still stands still. They're going to try to fire 4 shots at those guys, and they are 8 on 3 because they are less than 16 inches. So 4 shots, 8 on 3. We got 2 hit. So the instinct is 14, so we use firepower right away, and the firepower is a 3 plus. So 3 plus to destroy. Get a 5-2, so 1 is bailed out, 1 is destroy. Now my 3 Stug 7.5 here, 2 can see those guys, and 1 can see the formation commander. So we're going to do 4 shots at that platoon and 2 shots at the formation commander here. So we're going to start 4 shots at that platoon. They are more than 16 inches and they are concealed. So they are 8 on 3, on 4, on 5. So we need 5 plus. We got 1 hit. Now it's a 6 front armor against 11, 7 for distance. So we did a 4 plus. So 4 to bail out and 5 to save. We roll a 3, so we can do a firepower. And on the 3 plus, we will destroy 1 T-34-85. You got a 4, so 1 is destroyed. Now we have 2 shots at the formation commander. It's more than 16 inches and concealment, so we need 6 to hit. 3, 4, 5. So we need 5 to hit. Got 5, 4, so 1 hit. The same apply. It's a 6 front armor, 7 with distance against 11. So we need a 4 to be safe or better. You got a 3, so you can do firepower to destroy with a 3 plus. And get a 6, so the formation commander is destroyed. So for the German assault, it's the most direct route to the enemy with a distance of a maximum of 4 inches. So we were able to move 2 teams on the side and 2 teams in front. So there's going to be defensive fire. There's 2 shots from the Soviet, and they hit on 4. 3-3, so they miss. The German will do the assault, and for the German assault, we need to roll skill, that is 3. So we get 4 shots to destroy that team with 3 plus. So we got 5, 4, 2, 2, so we destroyed this team. The Germans win the assault, so they can reposition themselves to a maximum of 4 inches around the assault. Beginning of turn 5 for the Soviets. We're going to start with the ISU-122. They are bailed out and alone. So we need to unbail that poor guy. And for that, we need to roll confident 4. So we need to roll a 4 plus. You roll a 4, so they are back in business. Now they need to do a last 10 because they are alone. So last 10 is a 3 plus. He passes last 10. So before we go somewhere else, we're going to just shoot with him. So we're going to turn in. So he does no penalty. 1 shot at the Stugisches. For that, he needs to hit on a 4. There's no slow firing because he haven't moved. He's just facing the enemy. So he needs to hit on the 4. He hit a 5. And because the instinct is 14 and the front armor is 7, so there's more than 6, we go directly firepower. And firepower for the ISU-122, it's 2. So with a 2 plus, he will destroy the Stug. He roll a 1, he bail him out. So the Stug is bailed out, and that completes his turn. So for the rifle company over here, they are pinned down, so they need to roll at least a 3 to unpin. We roll a 5, so the unit is unpinned. Now the unit is going to just move, and we'll see what happened. So the company move in, so they occupy both buildings now. So we have 2 teams on the main floor, 1 team on the top. The commissar in the front, the company commander move inside that building and 1 move over there. So they have as well 2 teams on the first floor and 3 teams on the second floor. The formation commander for the battalion was in the river. They just moved behind the building over here because it's maximum 8 inches and they will be still outside, so they just go in behind. So that's complete for them. We're going to do shooting, and what we intend to do is to use the 3 Maksim and shoot at the German infantry in the forest over there. So it's 18 shot. They are hit on, let's see the distance. They are less than 16, so they are hit on 4, 5 because they are concealed. So 16 shot hit on 5. So let's roll. I need 5 to hit. And we have so let's count that is not hit because we need 5. 2. We got 4 hit. The German need 3 to save. And they all save, but they have 4 hit against. Now they have all those units here, they have 3 teams. 2 in the bottom, 1 on top, so 6 shot. They're going to try to hit them on 5 as well. We're going to try to pin them down. And we got 1, 2 hit, so they are pinned down. We're going to try to do a save on the 3 plus. 1 failed, so we need to roll a 6 to save it, to destroy. We got a 6, so 1 team is destroyed. And the unit is now pinned down. Now, in this building we have 2 in the bottom, and 3 on top because they have the commissar, the company leader, and 1 team. So it's a 5 team, and they have 2 shots each. And they're going to hit those guys. So it's a 5-10 shot. We hit on 5 as well. So we're going to hopefully we can pin them down. One, 2, 3, 4 hit. That's a 3, 4, 5 hit. So they are pinned down as well. And that was a 4. So we have 5 hit. They are pinned down. And they need to do their save on the 3+. 2 fail. So we need firepower 6. I got 5-5, so that's it. So that's for shooting with those guys over here and on pin. So let's see what we have left in the formation of T-34-85. We'll start with that guy over here. He's a T-34-85 and is confident, so he need a roll to 4 to unpin, and he will need to do a last stand because he is the last vehicle. So we'll start with the 4 for unpin or unbail the guy. You got a 5, so they are back in service. We need to do last stand. Last stand for him is a 4. You got a 6, he stay on the battlefield. The same apply for that guy. He need a 4 to stay. He's alone. He got a 4, so he stay. We have the formation commander here is destroyed, so we're going to try to put him in another vehicle from another platoon, so we'll try to transfer there on the 3+. He succeeds, so we transfer him. Now that platoon, so for the last team here, he's bailed out, so they have less than 6 inches. They need a 4 to go back in his vehicle, so we need to roll a 4. He rolled a 5, so he's not bailed out anymore. There's 2 teams, so they don't need to do last 10. But he's going to move over here. Shooting for the Soviet. We're going to start over here. One tank did not move, the other moved, so there's 3 shots total. They will not shoot at the howitzer. He's bailed out, so we don't have to worry, and he need to do last 10. But we have to be careful with those guys over here. So we need 3 shots, 8 on 4, 8 on 5 because of concealment. So 3 shots, need 5. There's 2 hit. They need to do a save with a 4+. One is safe, the other fail. Because they are still dig in from the beginning, they need to do a firepower, and they need to roll a 3+ to destroy. They roll a 6, so 1 team is destroyed. My T-34-85 over there, got to fire 2 shots, less than 16 inches, so 8 on 4, 8 on 5 for concealment. 1 hit. We need to do firepower, a save with a 3+, and it's safe. This guy 2 shot on 5, 6 and 2, so 1 hit. Need a save on the 4+. It's safe. And we have the formation commander 2 shot. Need to hit on 5 as well. You got a 6-3, so 1 hit. Save on the 4+. And you got a 5 is safe. So that complete turn 5 for the Soviet. Turn 5 for the German. We're going to start at this end of the table. We have 1 Stug that is bailed out, so we need to put it back in service. So we need to roll a 3+ because his skill is confident, and not his skill. Motivation is a 3 confident. So we need to roll a 3. We roll a 3, so he's back in action. So they have 2 teams. They don't need to do last stand. He's going to try to blitz with the 3+. He got his blitz, so he's going to move right like this. The other team going to show like that. So they have 4 shots. They are hit on 3. They have 3 hit. The side armor is 8 against 11. So a 3 would be possible bail, and better would be safe. So we need 3+. We got 1, 4, 5, so it's a possible destroy. We just need to roll a firepower of 3+ from the Stug. And you got a 6, so the ISU-122 is destroyed. So that's complete over here. We're going to go in the middle of the map and see my 2 infantry platoon that are pinned down. So my 2 infantry platoon are pinned down right now. So we're going to start with that guy here, the platoon. They need a 3 to unpin. You got a 3, they are no more pinned down. My other infantry platoon, they need a 3 to unpin. And he rolled a 5, so they are unpinned. So both are unpinned. We're going to move them and see what's next. So we will start with those people in the forest. They just moved, so they have rate of fire of 2. 12 shots, they hit the building, so hit on the 3, hit on the 4 because they are concealed. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hit. So the unit is virtually pinned down. They need to do their save. It's a 3+ save. So only 1 fail. We need to do firepower of 6. And we get a 6, so we destroy 1 team. My platoon here, we have 4, 5 team. You're going to shoot at the platoon also inside, so it's 10 shot. And we hit on 4 as well. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hit. They need a 3 to save. Two fail, they're safe. So we need firepower of 6 to destroy. And 1 fails, so 1 is destroyed. No. We need a 6 to destroy, so there's no destruction, they all pass. So here we have the howitzer that is bailed out, and my 88 that is alone. So the 88 alone need to do a last stand, and they need to roll a 3+. We roll a 5, so he stay in combat. My howitzer, he need a 3+ to unbail, so he unbail, and he need as well a 3+ to stay on the battlefield. And you got 3, he stay on the battlefield. Now they're going to do shooting. My 88 going to shoot at those 2 platoon of the platoon over there. So if we can destroy 1, they're going to be forced to try to do a last stand. So 2 shot, we hit on 3. 5-2, 1 hit. So we do a firepower, and a 3+ will destroy 1 of them. And get a 4, so we destroy 1 of them. Now my Stug here did not move. They're going to fire 4 shots at that team. And they hit on 3, 4 for distance, and 5 for concealment because of the edge over here. So we need to roll 5. And we got 3 hit. So it's 7 against 11, so a 4 would be only bail out better to be safe. So 1 is safe, 2 possible, so we need to roll the 3 to destroy. We got a 4 and 6, so that platoon is destroyed. Now my last Stug over here. You're going to try to hit the formation commander. And it's 3, 4 for distance, 5 for concealment. So we need to roll 5, 2 shot. Got 5, 3. Need a 4 or better. So we got a 1. It's a possible with a 3 plus. You got a 3. So he is destroyed. They did not move, so they're going to try to, before we try to shoot and scoop, they're going to conduct assault against the infantry over there. So I place only 2 teams to do the assault, because if I place more than that on the side, the second building, people inside will be able to shoot at them, and I don't want that. So there's only 2 teams inside the building. So it's 2 shots each because they're up and down. So 4 shots to try to destroy them because they cannot repel the assault. So we need to hit on the 4 plus. So there's 2 hit. We need to do their save on the 3 plus. Get a 4 and 6, so they are safe. They can conduct the assault. We're going to use the skill for the Panzergrenadier, and the skill is a 3 plus. So 3 plus would destroy the infantry team inside. There's a 5 and 2, so we destroy 1 team. Now the Soviet can try to counterattack. For that, they need a 3 plus because the Commissar is around. So we need to roll a 3 plus. They roll a 1, they cannot counterattack. So they have to move at least 6 inches from the assaulting team. So we're going to do the movement and be back to show you what happened. So because they have to withdraw at least 6 inches, they have to evacuate both buildings, and they went behind that far building for all the infantry company. The German moved 4 inches, so 3 inside the team here, because it would have been more than 4 inches for the rest. So they just move in the first there, formation commander behind, hiding behind the house. So we have 3 teams, 1 there and 2 over there. So that's complete German assault. The last thing we want to do is try to do shoot and scoot with the Stug 7.5 over here, and we need to roll at least a 3. That's the skill. They got a 3, so they can move 4 inches. So that complete turn 5 for the German. So the infantry company is pinned down over here. You have the Commissar, so they just need to roll a 3 to unpin. So let's say we roll a 3, we roll a 2, but beside them there's a formation commander, so we can try again. And you get a 2, so we failed both times, they'll stay pinned down. They're going to try to dig in. And for that they need to do their skill, and the Mortar Rifle Company skill is a 3, so you're going to try to roll a 3. You got a 6, so they dig in. Formation commander is going to try to dig in as well, and they dig in as well. So they will not be shooting, they just dig in and stay put, and that will complete their turn. Now that we look at the infantry, we have the leftover of the formation for the T-34-85. There's 1 platoon here with 1 team, and 1 platoon with 1 team. Formation commander is not there anymore. So both need to do a last stand, and both need to survive for the formation to survive. So the last stand for the T-34-85 is a 4, so they need to roll a 4 for this guy here. Roll a 3, he failed, so he's gone. The next one here, need a 3 as well, a 4 as well. He got a 5, so he stay, but because now the formation is not in good spirit, they leave the battlefield, so there's no more tank for the Soviet. So it's now turn 6 for the German, and it said in the outflank mission that the defender win if they end a turn on or after turn 6 with no attacking tank, infantry, or gun teams within 8 inches of the objective. So right now, all the Soviets are more than 8 inches of the objective. The reason the infantry did not move over there is because they failed and they are still pinned down, so that's why they are that far. So that's a victory for the German forces. So thank you for watching my video. I hope you enjoy. It was a fun game to play, and I'll see you soon with a new batch rep. Thank you. Bye-bye.